if you have friends or contacts who have been in those dream schools, feel free to pick up the phone, give them a call, ask them about their experiences, what they liked or did not like about the school, because I think that is really the best way for you to be able to have the best taste of the school culture. If not, don't worry too much, because eventually what I did was I turned to the internet and found that there were two main sources that were incredibly useful for me. So one was prosandcons.com, and of course the school websites. So pros and cons have really good articles such as comparisons across the schools, what are the latest school programs, and even the traits that the schools are looking out for. So from there, you'll kind of feel yourself gravitating and being drawn to some of the schools. And that was how I came up with my list of 3 to 4 target schools that I really wanted to go for. Okay, so once I knew that those were the traits that the schools were looking out for, I kind of worked backwards and did a self-reflection. So what were the traits that I wanted to show in my application, and where am I now? And I needed to think of ways to bridge the gap. So I felt that the easiest way for me to plug it in was in this outside work category. So this outside work category basically serves two main purposes. So firstly, schools, especially the US schools, want to know you as a person. So this is really the best time for you to show your interests. So have some fun with it. So if you have run like 5 marathons in the last 12 months, have climbed Mount Everest 3 times, or even published a cooking book, write it down. So another purpose is that this is the chance to plug in what is missing in my profile. So personally for me, I wanted to show that I was currently doing projects that was in relation to my future ambitions, to show that I was serious about it and I've experimented with it. So I took up some consulting jobs that can be as simple as from a non-profit organization in a different country. So eventually all these stories can be consolidated and written into my application essay. So once you have all of this preparation and research, right, it will just make it a lot easier when you really get down to writing the application essay. So I actually enjoyed this whole process because it was really a time where I reflected. Okay, maybe let's go to the next page. So this was really a time where I reflected and where I really find the story that connected the dots between my past, my present, and future, and why an MBA will help me to achieve my goals. So as for the essay questions and interview process, I think those are very different across the schools. So maybe we can elaborate more about it during the breakout sessions afterwards. Okay, before I end, I wanted to leave you with 3 main points. Firstly, don't underestimate how long it takes for you to apply. So prepare early. If you're looking to apply for next year's intake, start preparing now. So this process took me about 6 to 8 months. So you'll take about 2 to 3 months for your GMAT and another 2 months to write your actual application essay. So make sure you dedicate sufficient time to do all of this. Secondly, customize your applications. So the schools will know if you only write one essay and apply to all of the schools using that one essay. So please do not do that. Okay, show that you're sincere in your applications. Write down what programs you want to take part in the school and why that school is unique compared to the other schools that you're considering. And lastly, and most importantly, like what Putra mentioned just now, there's really no magic formula, so just be yourself. So some people may be worried that, I'm not in a finance background, so I can't get into Wharton, or that I'm not an entrepreneur, I can't get into Stanford. So that is not true, because the truth is that schools are looking for diverse applicants in terms of backgrounds or industries. So regardless of whether you're an engineer, a marketer, store owner, you stand a good chance. So just be confident and be yourself in this application process.